Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I am back from TwitchCon, and I missed you guys. I did a stream last night for a couple of hours, and it just feels amazing to be home. But I had an amazing time at TwitchCon as well. Got to meet so many new faces and so many old faces as well. It's just such a good time to be there. But I'm going to hop into some double rogue gameplay with my boy Rodak from last night. And these were my first games after not playing for 4 or 5 days. It actually feels a little bit weird to play with a keyboard and a mouse after not being there for so long, or not being home for so long. I say so long, but it was literally just a weekend. It felt like a really long time. Every day we were just constantly doing stuff, going to all the parties and get-togethers and streams and promos and stuff like that. So it's definitely a solid time. So right here, right away in the game, Rodak does get found. Not really his fault. It just happens sometimes. You just get unlucky and you do get found out. But then he cloak vanishes and still gets found, unfortunately. Tries to get away, gets that full blind. So I actually blind the Mistweaver here. We blind the DK as well, and I sap off the blind. So we basically use double blinds to try to get a reset from Rodak. I think the monk already used away the crane. Okay, he has no trinket and he pre-walled. So what we're going to do here is just sap the DK, run across the map, get a ton of damage onto this monk, and kind of just smoke him on the other side of the arena. And right away, no way the crane, no trinket, the wall was fading, the DK's across the map in a sap, using every cooldown, boom. Like, that's pretty much the game. A lot of people ask me, like, you know, what's the strat for double rogue? So it used to be with a 30-second vanish where you just open, vanish over and over, get cooldowns, kind of just turtle till late dampening, and then that was about it. But now, since vanish is a 45-second cooldown, and since like a lot of these compositions, you can't really just do that with a 45-second cooldown. You're gonna vanish out, but then you're by the time you do 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 resets, they have all of their cooldowns back, right? So the strategy that we've been doing is just kind of just playing on the fly, playing off of positioning, cooldowns, trinkets. Like, I can't really say go monk in this matchup. Like, if the monk was, you know, really far, didn't use his trinket on the blind, or didn't waste the wall, stuff like that, we probably would have went DK, you know? So let me show you another game. All right, so here in this match on Blade's Edge Arena, we're fighting Mistweaver and a Feral Druid. So once again, we don't really know the strategy yet. If we find the Feral, if we sap the Feral, then we can open on the Mistweaver really hard. If we sap the Feral and sap the Mistweaver, we can open up really hard on the Feral. There's so many different options here. Right away, my rogue just runs in. We're going super hard on the monk straight away. The Feral opens on me. I immediately put him on my focus target, and I get ready to throw that blind out onto him. The monk does use away the crane to get out of our stuns, but he's still at 19%. Blood Elf Silence comes out. Feral trinkets, monk rolls off the edge of the map. So what does this say right now? The monk is low HP, so we can either chase him and go to kill him, but he has that enveloping, he has to weigh the crane, can't really stun him, he still has his trinket available. Or the Feral Druid's in cat form, no trinket, across the map, so he's killable in a bomb. So I really think the best thing that we could do right now is kidney bomb the Feral Druid and kill him in a smoke bomb. Let's see what we actually decide to do here, though. Feral Druid, we get the bleed onto him, that kidney, the bomb comes out, using my second dance, using that Gorma, so much damage coming out onto him. The monk rolls in, Blood of Silence on the monk, and the Feral goes down in that kidney bomb. So that's how you do it, right? Like, if the monk was, wasted his trinket, he was low HP, and he kind of like didn't run very far, we would have just chased and killed the monk, right? If the Feral sat the blind instead of trinketing the blind, we would have sapped the Feral off of the blind and continued to kill the monk. But since the Feral trinketed the blind and the monk ran away, perfect opportunity to swap onto the Feral in a kidney bomb and actually kill the Feral Druid in that bomb. All right, let's hop into another game. We kept fighting this Mistweaver Feral Druid over and over and over yesterday, so you guys are going to see a lot of this Mistweaver Feral action, but it is a hard composition, so I definitely think it's a good topic to make the video on. But we do get the full kidney shot onto the monkey, does pre-pop the wall. Feral opens up onto us, and we trinket and blind him immediately. And right here, the monk is getting absolutely smoked. So the Feral this time is not trinketing, so I'm just going to sap him off that blind. Looking to sap the trinket there as well, but he doesn't sit it. We get way the crane, we get wall from the monk. The monk is still very low. We do pop like evasion, and we are popping a lot of cooldowns to actually try to kill this monk through his way the crane. Way the crane's over now. The stun DR comes off in 1 second. It looks like I'm pretty much dead here, but we do get the kill onto the monk. So this is a situation where we are going to have a 1v1 as long as I do die from those bleeds, which I do. And the Feral Druid has no trinket. My rogue did get that restyle, so if we can just, you know, get that nice, easy reset, reopen on the Feral Druid without the trinket in cat form, hopefully that would pretty much seal the deal. Rodak, though, does get found there when he was going to step sap the Feral Druid. This is going to be a close 1v1. A lot of our games, guys, do come down to 1v1 situations when we're playing this all-in type of fast play style, right? So this isn't uncommon for Rodak to be 1v1ing or for me to be 1v1ing at all. Like, this happens quite a bit. The full blind, though, comes out onto the Feral Druid. The Nightblade and the full kidney shot comes out onto the Feral Druid. Rodak has his dance, his cold blood, his Gormaz, pretty much every cooldown. The kidney shot into the cheap shot is going to seal the deal there for double rogue. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're fighting the same team again on Blackrock Hold Arena. We're beating them a lot. We also did lose a couple times. I will show you guys how we're losing as well, because basically if nothing goes our way, or if we don't make plays, we're going to lose. If we do things that are constantly like we're making plays and we're kind of keeping our eyes open for opportunities to kill, we're gonna kill, right? So the monk actually gets very close to dying here in the opener. Once again, I thought he was just gonna die, but he does do a good job of surviving. The Feral Druid sitting the full blind once again. So if he trinketed the blind, we would look for more of a swap. Since he's sitting it, we are not. We do not get the sap though off of that blind, which is unfortunate, but the monk just goes down, which is very fortunate. So if the monk actually survived there, maybe if the monk poured it around or lived a little bit longer, I think we actually 100% lost this game. This game was like over. We were pretty much, since we didn't get the sap on the Feral Druid and the monk, if the monk just survived it, probably we would have just died almost instantly to the incarnation. I mean, we could have half blinded, kidney shot Feral, stuff like that, but he did still have his trinket available, so it would have been a very, very scary game. We played nice and safe, blind the Feral, sap the Feral. I'm AFK behind the pillar trying to get that reset, and we do manage to take this win. The Feral does leave the match. Alright guys, and here on Ashmane's Fall, I'm actually going to show you guys a loss versus this team to show you guys, like, we're not just beating these guys every time. We are, I think we took more wins and losses for sure yesterday, but we are losing to these guys sometimes, and this is kind of how it happens, right? So we're doing the same type of thing where we're going to maybe open up onto the monk, blind the Feral. If he trinkets, maybe swap to him. If he doesn't trinket, maybe sap him, stay on the monk, kill the monk, stuff like that. But things can definitely go wrong with the plan. It's not just like, oh, double rogue OP, never lose, lol, nerf it. It's more of like, you know, it's kind of difficult. So we trinket, blind the Feral immediately. He trinkets and walls, so we can't, the Feral's very smart here. He trinket and walls, so we can't actually swap onto him yet, because if we swap onto him in a kidney bomb, guess what? He's not going to die because he walled right away at full HP. So some people be like, oh, what a bad wall, he walled at full, but no, that's perfect. Now he's in bear form, we can't really swap in bear either. And as soon as he goes cat, he pops another wall. Brilliant play by this Feral Druid. He walled, bared into another wall. He's keeping himself pretty much unswappable for like 30 seconds here while my evasion is running out. So now my evasion's out and we still can't swap onto this Feral Druid. What I'm doing right here, positioning wise, is on purpose, right? I am running away as far as I can from the monk so that the Feral chases me. If the Feral chases me, he has no trinket, he has no walls. Feral is a fantastic kill target, so I'm pulling him away. This positioning is very deliberate. I don't want to run in towards them. I am trying to run as far, like, look at this, I'm literally running as far away as possible so we can set up a kidney bomb onto the Feral Druid. That's the goal. That's how we're gonna win. Feral Druid though gets that re-stealth. I'm trying to line aside as best as I can. Feral reopens up onto me, puts some bleeds onto me, keeps line aside and keeps running. Very well played by this guy. We get the kidney, but he is in bear form. Gonna kidney bomb him anyway. It's not really enough damage though. Monk rolls in, gets that cocoon onto him, and at this point, guys, our DRs are ruined. Since we don't have a healer, we don't have any more cooldowns, have no evasion. That's pretty much going to spell at the end of the game, and that stuff can happen if they do those plays where they're just preemptively walling, preemptively bearing, making it so we can't really do anything. We're gonna lose very fast. Especially with bleeds, because we can't just vanish out with bleeds onto us. Alright guys, and here on this last game on Ashmane's Fall, we are fighting a Resto Shaman and a Frosty K, and this is another matchup where it's kind of difficult to decide on who to go on, and it's based off of trinkets, races, positioning, and Earth Shield, right? So a lot of the times we'll go Shaman here, but in this opener, the Shaman has Earth Shield. He's in the middle of the map in Ghost Wolf, so we decide to sap him, and the DK is actually Blood Elf, so it actually makes him a better kill target. Right away, this is so sad. I'd step to the DK and step to him again and can't hit him the entire time. I dance to resap the Shaman, and my Rogue is doing the same exact thing. We cannot hit this Death Knight just because of lag. That actually makes me pretty sad. I step to the Death Knight, can't hit him, can't hit him, can't hit him, can't hit him. Step to the Death Knight again, can't hit him the entire duration of the CC on the Shaman. So we both just cloak and vanish and kind of reset because, yeah, we just couldn't hit the DK. So stuff like that does happen as playing melee in World of Warcraft. We only have like 10 or 20 latency each. We're playing on pretty low MS, but that's unfortunate. But anyway, we're skipping through here a little bit, and once again, I kind of want to go onto the Death Knight, right? Because the Death Knight is a Blood Elf and he has no Earth Shields. Like, pretty easy choice there. And I am letting my Rogue partner, Rodak, do a solo go, guys. I have no Cloak. I have no Vanish. My Rogue has Cloak. My Rogue has Vanish. right? So he is doing a go by himself to get as many cooldowns as he can force by himself. We got AMS and Trinket from the DK and AMZ there, and I do go for the triple sap and to the blind onto the Resto Shaman. We don't unfortunately get the Shaman's Trinket, which would have been great if we did, but that was only, you know, half of our cooldowns. My rogue went and did as much damage as he could. I sat in stealth and babysat the shaman. The eyes come out at 23:30. It's 23:23, so the eyes are out right now. I sap the DK as he gets the eye, and this is definitely very, very scary. And we actually decide to do another solo go. This time, I'm the one doing the solo go. I have the cloak vanish in about 1 second. And I decide, since that Counter-Strike totem was absolutely blowing me up, and since the DK kind of just, just got out of my stuns and it wasn't really happening, I'm just cloak vanishing, resetting, and we do get that sap into the blind onto the shaman, and the shaman does trinket. So that's really good, right? We got the DK trinket from Rodak's go, we got the shaman trinket from my go, and now we're just gonna hang out and relax and then do another go onto either the DK or the shaman, depending on the situation. That other eye is out though, so we're definitely pretty scared. We're definitely keeping an eye out for the eye, and getting a couple saps here onto the DK. I have Dance, I have Gormaz, I have Symbols, I have a lot of damage. My rogue does get found though, so we're gonna have to make something happen ASAP. Full kidney shot comes out. Counter-Strike is down. Rodak is running for his life. I'm kind of just hanging out. I can't really open because I have no cloak, no vanish, and we have no CC, no blind, no anything. So I'm kind of just, my rogue is running for his life, and he has cloak vanish right now, I think. So he gets that cloak vanish off. It looks like he's gonna be okay. But yeah, guys, a lot of people I think would have just opened right there. And if I open right there, now he cloak vanishes my rogues. If I open right there, my rogue would have cloak vanished, okay, and I would have been screwed now. I would have been dead. So like, it is the correct play to stay in stealth, even though it's so hard sometimes to stay in stealth when you don't want to. DK gets the eye once again. I sap him, sprinting around, kind of just turtling, waiting for this eye to fall out. And once again, we can do a long go onto the DK. The shaman has no trinket for 20 seconds, plus he has Earth Shield. So if we just get a nice long CC chain onto the shaman and go DK, we could definitely win. We get that full sap onto the shaman, the kidney, the Blood Elf Silence coming out on the DK. So much damage, a bomb, smoke bomb right at the end there. And we do take this match, even though that was a disaster of a game. So many things went wrong. We got found in the or we didn't get found, but we couldn't hit the DK in the opener, so we cloak vanished, and then my rogue kept getting found, and then the go that I did, I didn't really get to do much damage. So many things went wrong, but we came out ahead eventually just by keeping our cool, playing the game. There it is, Rodak and Xaryu. The boys are back in town. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really miss making videos. Can't wait to start making a ton of videos again and getting back to the daily streams. It was very nice meeting you guys at TwitchCon. The people that did say hi, thank you for saying hi. It was an absolute pleasure. And I will be at BlizzCon as well in the upcoming week. So if you guys are going to be at BlizzCon, make sure to say hi. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!